guys, so I wanted to do a quick video just explaining numbers 17 and 18 from your review worksheet for the quiz. So starting with number 17, it says find the perimeter of a 45, 45, 90 triangle with a hypotenuse of length 40. So I'm going to draw the triangle. You don't necessarily have to draw the triangle for this, but sometimes it's helpful. So remember that this is a 45, 45, 90, which has the pattern A, and A root 2. So I do think that it's helpful to make that chart. We've talked about it before. And it does say that the hypotenuse has a length of 40. So that's this one. So A root 2 is 40. So what does this mean? Well, let's solve for A. In order to do that, we're going to set these two pieces equal. We can set A root 2, it has to equal 40. And to figure out what that A value is, we just divide by root 2. And we get A equals, the trick is doing 40 divided by 2, which is 20. But then you have to tack on that root 2, okay? And that's your A value. So this is 20 root 2, and the other A is also 20 root 2. Careful though, it's asking for the perimeter. So to find the perimeter, I'm just gonna add all three sides up. So 20 root 2 plus 20 root 2 plus 40. And then if you can think back to our radical rules, it's like combining like terms. So I can combine these two because they both have a root 2. And in order to combine them, I just add 20 plus 20. So this is 40 with a root 2 plus this other 40, which I cannot combine because it doesn't have a root. So you actually leave your answer just like this. And that is the answer to number 17. So now we'll do 18. It says draw an equilateral triangle with side lengths 8. So I'm going to draw a triangle here. This should be an equilateral triangle. The side lengths are all 8. Remember, equilateral triangles have measures of 60 degrees on each angle. And then it says, what's the measure of the altitude? So we actually have to drop down this height or this altitude, and it creates two 30, 60, 90 triangles. Okay, so the other thing about an equilateral triangle and its altitude, these actually get cut in half, the bottom length. So if this side, actually let's write out our formula. So it's A root 3, and 2A. So across from the 90 is your 2A. So that was 8. And that means that if I take 2A equal to 8, divide the 2, I get A equals 4, which we also knew because the altitude cuts that bottom piece in half for an equilateral triangle. And this also means that the A root 3 is 4 root 3. So the altitude is going to be across from the 60, and it's 4 root 3. Okay, so these are the problems where you have to draw your own triangle. You have to remember in order to do these that the equilateral triangles angles are 60 degrees. Otherwise, they're pretty straightforward problems. So thanks for listening, and good luck on the quiz.